Grab your nuts and bark. And so without further ado, let's get right to the meat and potatoes. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The first thing out of her mouth was, "Oh shit, I don't want to go to jail." That don't sound like regret to me. That just sounds like, oh shit, there's no way for me to finagle this. Shit just got real. They probably looking at the effects. She must have shot him in the head or something. It's a lot of blood. Her newborn baby was in there. Her children are in the house. See, this is how you know that this was an everyday thing. With her starting the shit. She's starting to lie. Did you hear that in the background? She's like, was tussling, and then he pulled the gun. Let's hear it. Listen to her again.
Hey, any kids out here? Hey, where they at upstairs?
Fair use, fair use. This is sad to me. Shit, a Caucasian woman, model, whatever, stabbed that melanin rich dude. I think he was African. Down in Miami. I think it's time for robot bitches.
She's highly brilliant, both externally and within, and identical to a real person.
I mean, she is a little stiff like the old Japanese people were. Maybe that's why they dress her in old garb and shit. But yeah, I don't really see that. Let's see the highly functioning female robots. Let's see about that. Let's see what they got to say about that.
The idea of humanoid robots has been around for decades, but with this
fair use, fair use. iRobot.
ever-evolving world, this idea as of now is not just an idea.
I'm Chloe.
Now that's a computer-generated something. That's like on the screen. Okay, we saw Sophia. Let's see. It looks like, man, they look like, yeah. I guess for those who got like a doll fetish, that'd be dope for now. But nah, see, you got to give them some bigger teddies and shit. He must have died on the scene. I don't hear nobody trying to resuscitate him. I didn't hear him moan after the one shot. She must have shot him in the head. Y'all got gloves? I do not. I don't think it's a coincidence that the screen went dark before she shot him. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Damn, man, they had wind chimes too. Wind chimes normally is a sign of positive chi and energy. So homie was trying, or somebody, it was trying. Wow.
Again, very few details.
Wow. Wow. Fair use, fair use. And this is Isaiah on the Factor Uncensored. And this is Fox 26 Houston. Look how the story is being reported on, and he's a melanin rich man.
Khadijah Michelle Brown is accused of shooting her husband, Jeremy Brown, to death. This happened in...
See, accused, but it's on videotape. Listen to the wording.
Mississippi Saturday morning over the weekend. Now, according to investigators, they got into an argument about him not cooking for the kids before he had to go to work.
Now, I'm glad that they reported that. Look at that. Look how absurd that is. This man was obviously doing everything he could. He was there. And this is an abuse. Because you and I both know for a fact that if you just switch the genitalia, and the man was complaining about her not cooking, let alone before she went to work. Women are complaining now about even having to clean, and it's like, well, bitch, how are you living by yourself? Are you that dirty? You didn't clean your house when you by yourself? Did you cook for yourself? It's time for robot bitches. Imagine that, fellas. Your own robot bitch.
That argument turned physical and ended with a fatal shooting, which played out on a fake...
She says it started, or that it became physical. She said. But the video shows that she kept prompting it, and then she just...
Facebook Live stream.
I ain't really trying to hard you at all. I'm just trying to get my...
Nah, you want to go tell your family about this, about that. You want to do this.
I'm trying to leave from over here, man. I ain't trying to argue at all. They ain't got one about the kids.
A tragic reminder.
And they cut out the part where she said, I don't want to go to jail. It looks like the media is kind of working. It's interesting how they kind of want to not paint the worst picture of a person with a uterus, but if it's a man with organic nuts, they will take something that's not even anything and make it seem like something. Like a father being at a playground with his small child, just sitting on the bench watching them, people will assume he's a pedophile. He ain't touched a child. He ain't fucking with no other children but his child. People will assume the worst.
Reminder that men are also or could be victims in domestic violence. But
Say it again.
Men are also or could be victims
in domestic violence. My only issue is he's gonna throw a butt. And whenever you hear a butt, that means disregard everything else I just said, and this is how I really feel.
Domestic violence, but we have to watch and see what happens and what plays out in this investigation. So we don't be quick to say he was a victim of domestic.
See, we don't want to be quick to say he was a victim. See, that's been the issue ever since the 90s. See, because it's been more than clear and documented that women are very violent. Lesbian couples have more cases of domestic violence, physical altercations, than heterosexual ones. You will never hear that reported. Whenever it's discussed about domestic violence, it is always the man being the perpetrator, the one who is doing the damage, the intimidator, the murderer. When statistics and facts actually show it is the woman.
We just don't know it.
just as many times. I'm not going from one extreme to another. So let me clarify. Okay. We know there are crazy ass men in the world. My point is, I'm pointing out that those aren't the only crazy motherfuckers. It's crazy ass women in the world too. Do you know why? Because they're human. Which means there's crazy human beings.
What happened? Now, Brown is in police custody tonight. That being the wife. Police say there was a history of domestic violence.
God damn. With wives like that, who needs enemies?